Hello, everybody. Hey, it's Rob at Old Style Classics, baseball cards, and other hobbies. Hey, welcome back to my channel. And it is August 21st, 2024, 5:15 p.m. California time. Please set your settings to 1.25 on the speed of the video, or 1.5 if you want me to sound a little more normal. Probably have a raw throat again today because I something disagreed with me yesterday. I think those fish and chips, along with Taco Bell, just weren't working out by 11 o'clock last night. So, anyways, today, people, we just did the Diamond Kings, which it just dawned on me too after I finished the video that, I always thought of Diamond Kings because of Dunross, the original Diamond Kings. And then it dawned on me Gypsy Queen, Diamond King, and that they're very much exactly like Topps Gypsy Queen. And then I was like, yeah, I guess that was their answer for Gypsy Queen specifically. Yeah, it didn't dawn on me. I always just thought of it as the Dunross. But yeah, came out right after Gypsy Queen, just like Goodwin came out after Allen and Ginter. So, yeah, there you go. Anyway, so long, boring day at work today. But we had a kind of a little birthday thing for one of the girls at our work, so that took up about a half an hour, so that was nice. Anyway, we just did the Diamond King paper frame cards and a few other inserts, and but to stick with the theme of old school classics, old style classics, old timey classics, kind of old time looking cards except modern. We're going to move on to the Diamond Kings. No, we are going to move up to Upper Deck Goodwin champions, not the original Goodwin champions from the 1800s. We're going to do some Upper Deck Goodwin champions. And as usual, I'm going to start with the Relics. And then we'll either move into the autographs, short prints, and or short print minis. But today I'm going to do the Relics. Now, I don't have a whole lot, but I have enough. I liked Goodwin, especially when they did tobacco minis, but after the first set, the quality control went way downhill. Like the cards got a lot thinner, the artwork was kind of shaky. So I didn't buy as much, but that was probably around the time, I wasn't buying a whole lot of stuff, and when I did, it was like Allen and Ginter's, or Gypsy Queen. So, anyways, I'm gonna start off with a few just short prints, something more recent. So maybe this guy will be something someday. Alex Akala. So that's some kind of like a Diamond King kind of looking thing there from Upper Deck. One of the inserts that you got in the more modern Goodwin Champions portraits. So that's very much like those similar to those framed cards I just showed you all. And I will be showing you guys one non-Goodwin card that goes with one of the Goodwin cards, just because I really don't have anywhere else to show it. I will show it again with some other stuff, but it goes with one of these Goodwin cards best. So, I believe he's baseball. Alright, so set that stuff aside. Just to get you guys excited about looking at some Goodwin cards, let's just start off with the GOAT. Greatest of all time, Michael Jordan, cards 007. Hey, Rob, this is James Bond. Some people call me Sean Connery, but me and my buddy Roger Moore, George Lazenby, Timothy Dalton, Pierce Brosnan, and Daniel Craig. We all go by 007 and good show. There might be some girl that was 007 too, but that don't matter, Rob. That's nice. 007 out of 249, did you say? Good. Look at that beauty. That little solid chrome refractor starburst. Michael Jordan, Goodwin champion. 2020, so it's modern, so nothing super special, but it's still a pretty cool card. Who doesn't love Michael Jordan? Alright, and then here's one of the things that really upset me about Goodwin, people. This is another reason, besides the fact that they stopped doing tobacco minis, that I kind of stopped buying Goodwin, especially like hobby boxes. It was hard to find blasters, so I didn't get them, and more recently they're easier to pick up. But from about, let's say, 2011, 12 to about 2020, it was really hard to get blasters of Goodwin, like at Target and stuff. So basically, it was hard to come across blasters retail Goodwin until the last few years. Um, Sometimes you would see them at the hobby shop, and they were overpriced. Like you can get like 2018s right now, but they're still like $80, and they're just not worth it because the quality went down. They don't do tobacco minis anymore, and then you're kind of forced into buying a hobby box, but you're only guaranteed two, I think, maybe two, as possibly three hits, but no guarantee that you would get an autograph or a relic. And these are the kind of things that they considered hits. One of these lenticular cards. I mean, it's just like getting a Kellogg's baseball card. Now, I know this has something to do with some kind of contest or whatever, but you literally got to get like the whole set, which is like 100 of these lenticular cards. I mean, they're cool looking, but that's considered one of your hits. Then if you're like the first person to get this complete set and scratch off those codes, send it in, and then you're like given like $1,000 bounty or something like that. And it's like, that's not a hit, people. I mean, it's a cool card. It's nice for an insert card. Maybe they should just do a contest separate. But how's that a hit? You'd get this, some manufactured patch, which I have some of them here, like a manufactured relic, and then maybe a real relic. And then like every 4 or 5 boxes you might get an autograph. Plus you weren't getting minis. As the years went on, it was like 1 mini per pack, and then 1 mini every 5 packs, and then it was like 1 mini every 10 packs, and then it was like super short print mini, like 1 in 1,000 packs or something, and then they just got rid of them. And this is what they get with Goodwin, so not a fan of that. This is Stephen Root, actor. You know, same thing here. Here was one of my more recent hits. I mean, cool. Like if you're into Joe Burrow and stuff like that, but it's not licensed. You know, he's in street clothes, which I'm okay with that. And but most likely, you know, maybe he's hot for a little while and then he gets injured and it's over. And then you're just left with a lenticular 3D splash of color card here. You know, it might be worth something. I don't know. But this isn't the card you're usually going to pull. You know? I mean, thank you, Michael Jordan, if it's Michael Jordan. But even that, you know, $10, $15, something like that. So I don't know what Joe Burrow's going for now. I know he's hot for a while there. I'm not sure if he's still a big thing or not. Then you would get the, you know, same thing. That was a hit. So like one of your 2 hits out of the hobby box, I'm getting a Serena Williams splash of color lenticular card. Cool card, but it should just be an insert. That's out of 2018 there. So I remember buying this stuff and I was so disappointed because that was a hit. And then you get stuff like this. I mean, these are cool cards too. You know, if you're getting 3 hits and you're getting like 1 real relic, one of these manufactured cards, or maybe that lenticular, and an autograph guaranteed, then I'd be cool with that. This one's nice though. I mean, it's cool for a manufactured little topographical map because it has that feeling of those kind of waxy maps that you get if you've ever gone hiking or using a compass and all that with one of those topographical maps. So it's neat, but that's not worthy of a hit out of $100, $200 box of cards. And the prices really fluctuated on you know, Goodwin champions over the years. I mean, this one's probably cruel because it's hand numbered 22 of 29. But even still, it's still just manufactured. It's not like some artist did this, like that Ryan Sandberg card. So that one's nice. But still, 2018, that's one of your hits. And yeah, I don't know, that's $50 card, something around there. And then you get like this one, the World Traveler, and they just took a map and cut off a piece of, any map that you get at the gas station, plugged it in here of Paris, and there's your World Traveler card. I mean, I know people like Paris and all that, and I'm not and I'm not really complaining about the oddball stuff. I don't mind this stuff because just like Allen and Ginter, Goodwin Champions for a lot was also very similar to Allen and Ginter in that they didn't do just baseball. They did other things through the years. They became a little more baseball than, say, original Allen and Ginter from the 1800s. But I mean, I don't think that should be one of my 2 hits or 3 hits. I'm just saying, that's me. Allen and Ginter, you get stuff like this. It's like a super short print. It's like 1 in 16,000 packs. And so then it's worth something, but, how many of these are there? I mean, that other one was numbered to 29, but this one, how many are there? 5,000? 20,000? How big is this set? 20 cards? 1,000 of each one of them? I don't know. That should just be a short print, like a rare short print. That would add some value to that. And then even worse is these things. I mean, I get it. Grandma, somebody might like this stuff. But they just bought a sewing machine and created these canine companion patches. It's a manufactured patch. Something like this you would get, like in a blaster of Topps flagship, of like Hank Aaron's number or Andre Dawson's number or some flag or something like that. And that's supposed to be one of my hits out of like a $200 box of cards. No, I just put it in here because I pulled this myself, so it wasn't in this top loader. Smooth Fox Terrier. This one's cool, but same thing. It should just be a short print. Space Patch. It's supposed to glow in the dark. I've never been able to get it to glow in the dark. But Sagittarius there, so any of you Sagittarians out there looking for your Space Patch card, let me know. And that is from, looks like 2022 maybe. Alright, moving along. Then this. Interesting insects. They just manufactured a butterfly. And that's supposed to make you happy. So, like I said, I'm not opposed to getting this stuff, but this would be cool as an insert or a short print, not a hit. If it was a short print, one in like 10,000 packs, then it would be like an extra hit. If anyone disagrees with me, let me know. Leave a message, or if you agree, leave a message. Like, subscribe, send other people my way who are into these kind of old-fashioned or odd cards and stuff. Just anybody. And please like, that would be nice. 2022, the Dragonfly. Alright, so that's our manufactured hits, basically. That's what you can expect with modern Goodwin champions, like in the last 5 or 6 years. Alright, so people, here's the one that I wanted to show a different card with this one. So this is Goodwin champions. The Upper Deck company there. Sofia, Huerta. Dual relic, and who knows if it's 2 pieces or it's just all the way through there and they just did the card like that. So it looks like 2 pieces. Let me take a look. Yeah, probably 2 pieces. Kind of, one's angled this way and one's kind of straighter. I don't know. But female soccer player. So I'm fine with that. They do the same thing in Allen and Ginter. You'll get some of these off-brand sports like soccer and different things, which you'll be seeing it coming up here like women's soccer. That's a cool card. Like, good for her. It's like that Sam Muse is in the Ginter, so that's cool as well. So that as a hit's not so bad. That's kind of what I expect from Goodwin. I'm expecting like one of these or two of these, and then maybe one of that manufactured card. But you'd be lucky to get this like one in every like 3 or 4 hobby boxes, an actual game used or what if it is. Anyways, don't even know if it says that. Certified. Haven't been used in an official soccer match. Okay. So, if they did like what Allen Ginter does, and I know Goodwin and Upper Deck can't afford to do the same stuff that Topps can do. So maybe if they're like, hey, you're going to get guaranteed. Hold on, people. All right, folks, thanks. Sorry about the interruption. That was my wife stuck in a traffic jam on the way home. So she's going to go another way and go pick up Chick-fil-A. So anyways, we got Sofia Huerta here, female soccer player. And the reason one of these little boxes they were selling at Target, I picked up like 5 of them just because I believe the first box I ever pulled, they're like $9. Little hanger boxes. The first box I ever bought, I got this, and then I never got another one after that. So this is from whatever brand that is. Let's see here. Get my glasses back on. And this was Parkside 2021 NWSL Premier Edition Volume 2 2021 Parkside. And that, as you can see, is the Signature Series. Congratulations, this is authentic Signature Series autograph card of Sofia Huerta. All that. And so I believe that's on. I don't know if that's sticker or on card. I think it's on card. I could be wrong. Yeah, it looks to be on card. So just by luck, I just happened to pull her autograph. I think I got the autograph. Oh, well, let's before I speak. Nope, I got this first because it's 2018. And then just a couple years later, I ended up pulling her autograph out of that Parkside stuff. So that's pretty cool, and I think she's got some value to her as far as how much the card's going for. So that was just neat. So I pulled that out. I'll show this again when I get to my other random autographs, non-baseball stuff. But just figured you guys might want to see that. So it's a nice autograph. Good job from her. Alright, folks, so we're going to keep going backwards in time. We're going to do the stuff that's closer to now and then go back to the beginning. So 2020. Now, once again, I mean, I get it if you don't like this kind of stuff. You're not interested in getting a non-baseball or some off sport. But still, it's pretty neat. When is this guy ever going to get a card unless it's in Goodwin or Allen Ginter? So memorabilia, and this is the thing too. When you do get a relic, and it's something like this, and you get like a lenticular card, and that's your 2 hits. That is, I get it. That even annoys me, being a guy who doesn't mind getting like oddball stuff like this. If I'm gonna get this, then I expect like an autograph. Like maybe of that soccer girl or something like that. I'm not saying, oh, I gotta get Tiger Woods autograph if you're gonna give me this. But for the prices they were charging back then, because you used to get baseball and stuff like that a lot, or like at least a baseball relic. But if I'm getting this, you better not give me a lenticular or a patch card of a dog. I want an autograph at least of something of this level. So that's kind of where Goodwin loses me. But really, what they lost me with the minis, not doing that, and now their cards are more modern and not even old style anymore. So, like the Gaudis are the closest thing to old school. So, anyways, this guy, Nick Lucina, beach volleyball. Even though it's numbered, I mean, that's cool. It's gold. It's numbered 36 of 65. Um, yeah, you gotta give us something, a step up, which a step up at least would be like Tiger Woods' Relic, or that girl's autograph. Because an autograph's always better than a Relic card, even if it's kind of a nobody. Nothing against this guy or anything like that. And that's cool Relic, so I'll give him that. Alright, so then you could do some prospecting too. So Theo Maldon. So a bit of his jersey, so that's cool. At least we're getting into a little more mainstream sports there. Basketball player. I don't know if he made it or not. That's 2020. But still, I mean, you do get a chance that, at least the relic of a basketball player, he could make the NBA, and that would be more than this will probably ever be. I mean, as popular as this sport could be, it's only ever going to be, does this guy win an Olympic medal? We're going to be getting a little more of this other kind of stuff too, folks. So I know I'm complaining a little bit. I'm not trying to complain about getting stuff like that. I'm just complaining about that's the only stuff you get. Alright, so then we've got this guy here. Markuakai Rothman. So apparently he looks to be a surfer to me there. So once again, 2018. Very expensive set. 2018 is like $250 at the hobby shop. And I know they have a special limited edition one too that was specific to like a national or something similar, some conference or something. But they're charging like the same price for that box as the base box. And as cool as that card is, I'm definitely not paying $200 and going to be pulling stuff like this out of that. So as much as I was like to see that, just can't do it. So here's like a step up, at least golf. Golf is a little bit more popular. It's more popular than surfing and beach volleyball, obviously. So that would be like, okay, I got that one guy's relic of the beach volleyball, then give me at least something like golf or hockey or something. But there we go, Ernie Els, famous golfer. That's a pretty nice design set that year. And they got the old school back as well, so 2014. Ernie Els. That's pretty nice. Now, as much as I was disappointed in getting this as one of my hits, it's actually really cool. Yeah, so I'm kind of torn on this one from 2013. This is Alex Honnold. Now, the reason this doesn't bother me as much is because back in the day when I was going to school during the summer, I took technical rock climbing, and I told my brother about it, and he signed up, and so we did that together. And now I'm not a good rock climber because when I get up there, I start doing the Elvis shakes. But my brother, he's really thin and weighs under 100 pounds, and it's just like all muscle like Bruce Lee. And this guy became like semi-professional rock climber over the last 20 years. So he's an excellent rock climber. The only downfall for him, he's the one that just went to China, is that he's so thin that like the outdoor cold gets to him because he got like no body fat. But he's just excellent rock climber. He's kind of gotten away from it now, but so we took that class together, and it turned out to be a hobby of his for like 20 years, and he's really good at it. So went to some competitions with him, like in the Tonto National Forest outside of Phoenix, and we used to go with our teacher, who invited us to go back with her, like when she taught other classes. So that was fun. Used to go see some very rare places that even normal campers and hikers don't normally go to out in the boondocks. So there we got a dual memorabilia. I used to have the harness, the chalk bag, the shoes. You know, those shoes are like $300, and so that's cool. It's got a little bit of his dual memorabilia there. It's obviously two different, so that's a cool card, because this guy's never gonna get a card. I mean, so I'm okay with that. That one's cool. But like I said, you know, you're really buying this stuff, really going for that rare Tiger Woods and Michael Jordan or Wayne Gretzky, LeBron James, those kind of autographs. Now, you all know, if you watched my videos, these last boxes of Goodwin that I bought for 2022 and 23, I pulled the Justin Fields hand-numbered inscribed autograph card, which is super cool, especially because he was on the Bears at the time, which is my team. But now he's with Pittsburgh, so we'll see how that works out. But that's probably the closest I've got to a big one. It's Justin Fields, so time will tell. All right, now here's when you start going back further in time, the relics and stuff start getting better, people. They just had bigger people back then. Now my buddy Steve, huge Dolphins fan, he actually got me an autographed score of this guy, because he used to work at the Sam's Club, and this guy would come in there and he had him sign a card for me one time. And because he's a super Dolphins fan, there's Mr. Dan Marino, folks. So pulled a super cool Dan Marino. So now these relics are going to start getting better. 2013 Goodwin champions. I keep wanting to say Gypsy Queen. Dan Marino. Not the best image of him, but I guess that's the way he looked back then. Dan Marino, little patch napkin relic there. But that's super cool. And a much thicker card. As you can see there, Mr. Dan Marino. And then, of course, my favorite. What do you think it could be? One of the people on my PC, people. Now this I did not pull myself. I ordered this off eBay, because Danica Patrick is my non-baseball PC person. I love Danica Patrick. Beautiful. Hey Danica, hope you see this stuff when you see your name tagged in here. Love to meet Danica Patrick. She's from my neck of the woods in the Chicago area. I believe she's a Cubs fan as well. So there's that memorabilia. Oh boy, hey Rob, come on, turn that card over so we can see Danica Patrick. Yeah, Rob, James Bond again. Turn that card over. There we go, Miss Danica Patrick. The piece of her memorabilia. Alright, so pretty sweet. My voice is starting to fade, people. We'll show her again because we've got some Danica episodes coming. And now we get back to the beginning, people. The very first set of Goodwin champions. But before I show the actual Goodwins, I gotta point this out. Just so happened in 2009, happened to be Upper Deck's 25th anniversary. So throughout the Upper Deck product line, they would have these random inserts, the 25th anniversary cards, retrospective. So they were weird to pop one. You know, you would open a box and be like, oh, what is that? And because it doesn't look anything like Goodwin. But so you could also get relics and autographs as well from this 25th anniversary retrospective. It would be like Topps buyback, similar, you know, or like the 75th anniversary stamps and stuff like that. But these were special inserts that they randomly inserted through different Upper Deck products that year. And as you can see there, I got a Trading card with Brett Favre game used football memorabilia. So that was cool, and as you can see, that is 2009. So this is the first year of Goodwin Champions. So I couldn't believe I pulled that. But look at that, it's Brett Favre as a Jet. So it's cool though, because it's got that dark green, so that's pretty cool. Obviously you'd want him on the Packers, and it's just kind of funny, Brett Favre from Packers to the Jets, and then, you know, Aaron Rodgers from the Packers to the Jets, and then they both get injured, and it's just kind of a mirrored story. It's just weird, but that's pretty sweet. So as nice as Dan Marino is, and I like the Dan Marino because it's on a Goodwin card. Oh, Brett Favre there is the champion. Alright, so now we're going to get to the 2009 stuff, folks. Alright. So, excellent. 2009 Goodwin Champions, just wonderful set of cards. Just awesome. Love those images. Reminds me very much of OBAC from TriStar, and those OBAC came out the same year in 2009. So just super cool set. If you ever get a chance, look up some of them 2009 Goodwins or OBACs. But that's, I loved how they did the little, you know, little M for the relic there. Just adds a little something instead of just some napkin relic. It gives it a little more something. So congratulations, you received a trading card of OJ Mayo, game used basketball memorabilia, used in an NBA game. So that is super sweet. That's cool. Got the little hologram there, Memphis Grizzlies. Alright, then now we're finally getting to the baseball. So there's a blast from the past. Eric Chavez for the Oakland A's there. So those cards make even the napkin relics look pretty good. That is awesome. And these ones have the white back, much more like Allen and Ginter. That must have been just for the short prints, because I'm fairly certain that the base cards did not have this color back. So that is cool. Official MLB game, so it's not player worn. It is, well, it's player worn, but it's game used. So Eric Chavez. Alright. And look at this one, people. That's nice. Look at that. Oh, Shaka's Closet. Jermaine Dye, outfielder for the White Sox, with the pinstripe there. That's super cool. Let you guys read that. And to wrap it up, folks, Hall of Famer, off-centered, Hayden Mangini. Watched you interviewing that guy from the printing process. That was super cool. There's one other thing I'd like to ask about those printing plates. Like, did they just do all the printing plates he is talking about, the same player on one sheet? Or did they do like the 44 different players on that? And that was each time they did a sheet. But look at that, people. Whitey Ford. So that was a cool one to pull. It's off-centered, but a piece of his game used, so memorabilia series with that M there, with the big old Yankees logo right down there, so you Yankees fans. Whitey Ford game used baseball memorabilia from an actual official MLB game. Hall of Famer, New York Yankee Whitey Ford, old school. Awesome image of him there. So there it is, folks. Super cool stuff. Already over 30 minutes. Still didn't get to go to these Gaudies, which are also 2000 and what year is this? Oh, these are 2007. I thought these were at the same time as the Goodwin, but even old Upper Deck trying their hand at some old school cards before they even got to Goodwin, because Goodwin's the one you think of when you think of old Upper Deck. But even they did these. There's a quick look at those. But this episode's about old Goodwin Champions there. So thanks for watching, people. Take it easy. Bye.